of July 22nd, 2013 to order at 7 o'clock p.m. Everyone please rise for the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call roll, please.
Sturridge.
Here.
Clark.
Here.
Conan.
Here.
Wolock. Ballard.
Here.
Cooper.
Here.
Audie.
Here.
Everyone has the agenda in front of them tonight. We are going to be taking out the first agenda item 3A, engineering for Main Street project. Are there any other additions, deletions, or is there a motion at this time?
Madam President, I'll move that the agenda be accepted as amended.
Motion by Mr. Ballard. Is there a second? Support by Mr. Wallach. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any citizen comment on non-agenda items? Any citizen comment? Hearing none, we have no presentations tonight. We are now under administrative reports. Everyone has their treasurer's report. Are there any liaison reports at this time?
Madam President, it doesn't appear that Chuck is here. I don't know if you forgot about it. I know he's still having a problem with the printer. I'll have to get with him tomorrow. I know part of the S2 grant is being evaluated, so I'm not sure if he was tied up with that. I can't give you an excuse as to why he's not here. I didn't talk to him, to be honest with you. But I know last week on Friday or Thursday when we met with him, the printer was not working.
Okay.
While I'm speaking, can I give my S2 grant update real quick?
Please, yes.
Met with Andy and the representative from Plumbers Environmental on Thursday. Ed was there, Michelle was there, two representatives, additional representatives from Giffords. We went over the project plan. They don't plan on starting until September, but they still anticipate completing by our scheduled completion date. They have a lot of projects going on. That's their time frame, so we don't have to worry about it right now. Remember, there's a notice on your water bill, residents. When that time comes, they'll put little cards on your door to inform you what to or how to handle the toilet in case some water doesn't. The air pressure splits a little bit. Also, Joe Lombardo came by with a subcontractor from Giffords and evaluated the plant. Sorry, looked at the plant. We walked through the plant with him, and he's working on his project also, part of the S2 grant. So both things, one's being delayed a little bit from what we originally thought, but still should be on time, and the other one is progressing.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Hearing none. Any other liaison reports? Hearing none. We'll move on to general business. Everyone has their consent agenda in front of them. It is the approval of the regular council meeting minutes of July 8th, 2013, and the payment of bills.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Motion by Mr. Audie. Is there a second?
Support.
Support by Mr. Ballard. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next agenda item under new business is letter B, crack seal for village streets. Are there any public comments? Any public comments? Hearing none. Street Administrator Ballard, this is your agenda item.
Thank you, Madam President. Basically, we went out one time for crack seal bidding. We didn't get any bids in. I don't know if it was too late or if it was around holiday or what it was, but I would like to make the following motion to allow the street administrator / DPW supervisor to seek bids for the crack sealing of the village streets.
Motion by Mr. Ballard. Is there a second?
Support.
Support by Mr. Wallach. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next agenda item is Police Commissioner Liaison Appointment. Are there any public comments? Any public comments? Hearing none, this is my agenda item. We had Mr. Conan standing in for Mr. Wallach as the temporary police commissioner. Mr. Wallach is back and ready to take back over that responsibility. So at this time, I would like to reappoint him back as police commissioner, and then Mr. Conan will be back to pro temp. Someone to please make the motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the president's recommendation to appoint Marvin Woloch as police commissioner until November 25th, 2013.
Motion by Mr. Sturt. Is there a second?
Support.
Support by Mr. Ballard. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carried. The next agenda item is to consider adoption of an ordinance amending the code and zoning ordinance to clarify the regulations for the keeping of dogs, cats, and other animals within the village. Are there any public comments? Any public comments? Hearing none, this is the village clerk's official agenda item. I did talk to Jeff, so if you want me to take it.
Yep.
Everyone knows the motion was made at the last meeting. The changes were made in the ordinances to specify and take out that conflict between the amount of dogs and cats that people can take, so it is moved to the 4. Are there any other questions? Did everyone have a chance to review it? Any discussion?
Yes, Madam President. There, and Michael Starrett pointed this out to me, that in one part of our ordinance, it says that, that people can have rabbits, either small domestic animals or household pets, including not limited to pigs, horses, sheep, cattle, poultry, reptiles, pigeons, and exotic animals is prohibited. But up in here, I lost it, domestic animals, we go. It includes rabbits in there. Down here, on the last page of it, it says follow the rabbits, to keep them fowl, rabbits, or similar small animals for use or consumption by the occupants of the premise, subject to the following requirements. And the lot area should not be less than 1 acre. All fowl, rabbits, or similar small animals shall be housed, fenced, and kept in a manner that does not cause a nuisance. And all accessory structures used for that purpose shall be located not less than 50 feet from any lot line and not less than 100 feet from dwellings on adjacent lots. We're in conflict in 2 different parts, I believe.
I think the difference is if you have if you have one as a pet that you're not going to eat, and then the other one says if you're going to eat it, consumption.
Well, what I'm looking at is the young kids that belong to 4-H, all right? They can have rabbits, and the rabbits, they will not be consuming. They will be selling those rabbits at the Armada Fair. And this is the smaller meat rabbits, okay, for human consumption. I don't want to limit our people, okay, or our kids that would like to do this, okay, again, as our President Pro Tem has said, he'd like to keep our agricultural heritage alive here. Now, there aren't many places where we have a 1 acre lot that a kid can do this for a summer and then they're gone, all right? I'd like to see that portion right there removed from this ordinance. And with that in mind,
Can I ask you
Sure.
one quick question real quick
Sure.
though? If we take that whole thing out, that means that no one can have any chickens in the village.
No,
Yes, it does. If we take that whole section out, because that is the only thing saying that they have to have 1 lot of land. Other than that, there is no clarification on it, which means they cannot have it.
She's right, but they can't have it anyhow because most of them don't have an acre. If you're gonna have chickens, you'll have to have a separate ordinance or similar to what they had with Ann Arbor and those other couple that Jeff brought in.
Because Jeff did describe rabbits as a domestic animal in his ordinance.
no, they're not.
Actually
Mine
it is.
too
If
are.
you look on page,
My 2 rabbits are domestic animals.
if you look on page 2 of the ordinance,
Okay.
under domestic animal, you go down 4 lines, there's rabbits right there, including but not limited to rabbits. So it's considered a domestic animal.
Madam President, I think maybe we have to explain, in case you didn't understand, Lyle, there's
Go
2
ahead.
different things here. There's the ordinance and then there's the zoning ordinance.
Okay.
So the
'Cause that's-
first part is
that's where it's
the ordinance, the second part is the zoning ordinance, because it says section 7.05.
All right.
That would go to the zoning book.
I see, okay, I guess I was reading this thing wrong.
And I think the other one applies if they're outdoors, if you're keeping your rabbits outdoors, that's when it falls under that fowl or rabbit, because then you have to have 1 acre and have the setbacks apply and all that to the zoning part. Because he even says in there that you can keep them, but they have to be indoors, as far as the rabbits. As he has explained in letter B, in addition, other household pets may be kept as indoor pets, provided the number does not exceed 4, and in there he wrote rabbits.
Okay, I stand corrected, though.
Okay. I just wanted to catch you before you made a motion.
Oh, no, I'm not making no motion.
Okay. Does anyone else have any other questions? Okay.
Madam President, I'll make a motion.
Okay.
Resolve to adopt the ordinance amending the village code and zoning ordinance to clarify the regulations for the keeping of dogs, cats, and other animals within the village.
Motion by Mr. Sturt, is there a second? I'll second. Would you guys like a roll call vote on this?
I don't think we need it.
Okay, roll call, please.
Yes, we need it.
Sturt,
Yes.
Cooper,
Yes.
Audie,
Yes.
Baylor,
No.
Wolock,
No.
Clark,
No.
Conan.
Yes.
No, I got Audie at third.
You did?
I just lost count.
Okay, so motion passes. Did you get everyone?
Yeah, Sturt, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Okay, so
4
motion
to 3.
passes. All right, thank you. Does anyone have any upcoming agenda items for the next meeting?
Correct, and the engineer.
You want crack seal back on the next?
Yep, oh, yeah,
Do you think that we have time to do that?
we got 2 weeks.
Actually, 3.
Actually, we have 3 weeks.
Oh, do we? Okay.
And then you want the engineering for Main Street project, that one brought back?
Absolutely, because
Okay.
he's gonna correct it and put it back.
I've
Okay,
got a question about that. I just read some of it real quick. Are they gonna do any soil borings on that road? I don't wanna end up with a problem like we ended up
That's
just.
what we just talked
Okay.
about.
Yeah.
There's 4 more things that they've gotta put in there.
Okay, I just,
No,
I skimmed it and I go, maybe I missed it and I wanted to ask.
no, you didn't miss it, Steve, it wasn't in there.
Okay, all right.
good catch, Steve.
We'll probably have an executive session for the next meeting regarding
Okay.
property purchase.
Anyone else have any other upcoming agenda items?
I do, I have a new pump we need to buy, but I'm waiting for F&B to give me some numbers.
So what's your agenda item?
New,
News or-
new flight pump,
Flight pump?
Another
FLYG.
one?
GT.
This is one of the
FLYGT?
originals. We use a lot of flight
Yes.
pumps there.
Okay,
Oh, do
thank
we?
you.
Would that count for the S2? Or should we wait a little bit more and have it count for the S2 amount?
We can discuss that. It's
Okay.
a possibility.
All right. Any other upcoming agenda items? Hearing none? Any citizen comments? Any citizen comments? Hearing none? Any council comments?
Concert at the park
Yes.
this Wednesday.
What band is it, do you know?
It's the comedy duo. Why can't I remember their name?
It's kind of like a.
Yeah, it's
it's
kind of
not
like a
music,
Jeff
it's-
Daniels comedy kind of thing. There's some music, but it's mainly like a comedy act kind of variety show.
All right.
Sounds very
Yeah, it's 2
interesting.
guys' names.
Yeah.
And then August 7th is the last one, and that's a Soggy Bottom Boys.
Yep, and that'll be
There's
with,
one more in between them.
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
and that'll be the Armada one with the ABA and all the restaurants. And then just take a look. If you looked at our budget, we've had a little bit of revenue from those sponsorships.
Perfect.
Good job here.
Good job.
Good job.
We'll be able to roll that over next year and make some repairs. So.
Sounds great. Jill?
Got the Larry and Eli Human Jukebox Show coming up.
There you go.
There you
Then the
go.
31st is Killer Vibe, and then the 7th is Soggy Bottom Boys.
Okay. Now, for this thing, the restaurants just come and bring
Yeah,
food?
just like last year or the
Okay.
year before.
Yep, perfect.
It's a nice night.
Okay, good job, Mary. Any community events? Hearing none, we have no closed session tonight. The time is now 7:15. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Wolock. Is there a second?
Sport.
Support by Mr. Ballard. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Meeting is adjourned.